Happy New Year, everybody, or if you're a fan of Friends, Happy New Year! Hi, I'm Tash McZombie, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello, hi, Happy New Year. I hope you will hit that subscribe button down below if you like these videos, and check out my other ones, would be awesome. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my hair. I've not brushed it yet, basically. Anyway, hey, welcome. I cannot believe it is 2018 already. I am not ready for this. I am not ready to turn 20 in a month. I am not prepared to be such an adult and nearly 30. I can't cope with this. I don't want to turn 28. Anyway, so obviously it's the 1st of January. That means not only is it New Year's Day, it's also my granny's birthday, and it also means it's time for what I'm putting in my everyday makeup bag for the month. If you're new to my channel or if you haven't watched these videos before, basically in front of me I have two drawers filled with makeup. My palette drawer is literally spilling over. I got two new palettes for Christmas. I filmed organising my makeup because I bought like a new organizer for my drawer, and then my camera died. I mean, I can easily film the end result of that if I still have the footage, but basically I bought a better organizer for my makeup drawer, and because I just emptied my makeup bag from last month into the drawer, so I literally have all my makeup in the drawer. And I just did a massive declutter, which I'll put in the cards above, and I got rid of so much makeup, and even putting it all back in the drawer, I'm like, I can't even see my makeup anymore. I have so much makeup. I don't honestly believe myself that I have that much makeup, because obviously you watch YouTubers, they get PR, they get so much makeup, they have the money to buy makeup. That, I never actually think, oh, I have a lot of makeup. But I do. So the whole kind of purpose, I was inspired by Andrea Matalano here on YouTube. I'll link her channel below. And I think she was inspired by Jessica Braun, who I also watch. She is amazing, to do an everyday makeup drawer. I mean, I don't have that much makeup that, I have the equivalent of all my makeup there anyway. I was kind of like, yeah, I really like that idea, because sometimes I'll do my makeup upstairs, up here where my makeup is. Sometimes the lighting is so bad. Our house, the way our windows sit in our house, the lighting is so terrible. So sometimes I'll take my makeup downstairs to do my makeup, and it's easy to have it in this bag, and it means I actually use more of my makeup, even though I'm restricting myself every month. I can always, if I'm like, I need this eyeshadow, I really want a particular lipstick, I can just come up and get it, but it does actually mean I'm getting more use out of my makeup, because right now I look in this drawer, there's lipsticks under lipsticks that would just get ignored and forgotten about. I have so many foundations, highlighters and blushes, things that are in the back of the drawer, things that are sitting underneath things that honestly would just kind of get a little bit neglected. So, it actually does mean I'm getting more use out of things. Like, I have like 10 mascaras that are open right now, which is terrible, but I actually want to try and get use out of them. It's the same with my eyeliners. So it does force me to go, okay, here we go, let's do a theme for the month or whatever, push myself out my comfort zone and go, you know what, this lip liner's been neglected, this mascara's been neglected, I haven't used this palette. And it also helps me go, do I really want this makeup in my collection? Like, if I really don't use it after keeping it in front of me every single day that I do my makeup, and if I'm still not reaching for it, that kind of tells me, girl, you don't like this makeup. You are not using this, or I'm just using it at the wrong time of year, whatever. So usually I kind of do a semi-theme to my makeup, but this month I'm really not. I think I'm just going to pick things that I'm kind of attracted to. I'm going to do this video a little differently, because usually these videos go on for so ridiculously long, because I show you what was in my bag last month, what I'm keeping in, what I'm taking out, what I'm decluttering, what I'm adding in, etc. But I just kind of feel like those videos are just it's so long when I do it that way. Because I don't record and then do a voiceover, which if that's something you would prefer, that if I just showed the products and then did like a voiceover, so like I'm not actually spending so long rambling at you, like comment down below, because that's something I could try. I haven't done it before, but I am kind of thinking maybe doing voiceovers would be better than just like rambling away at you. But I probably still ramble, let's be honest. So yeah, I thought I would just sit down. I'm actually going to sit and like hold up the product so my face is actually in the video for once. Sorry guys. Yeah, and just kind of go through what I'm putting in my bag. My bag's completely empty. I have a box in front of me that I'm going to put pallets in because my pallets just don't fit in the bag. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so I've went through my drawer and I've picked out the products I want to put in my bag. So starting with my face products, I'm going to keep in my Body Shop Tea Tree Primer. So everything on my face today I did use is going to be in this bag. So that's kind of what inspired, because I sat down and I went, it's a new month, looked in my drawer and went, okay, let's see what I come up with today, and these are definite products I'm going to be keeping in for the rest of the month because I actually really like this look that I've created today. And I really need to set up my better camera and actually do more makeup videos where you can actually see my makeup. I don't have like a light or anything, that's why you can't see. I don't know why I'm going like this, don't know. Anyway, I actually really like this primer. I kind of fell out of love with it for a while because I felt like it wasn't doing anything, but I really do feel like it just, because I do have really bad acne, especially hormonal acne. I mean, I have acne all year round. I just have adult acne. I've had it since I was 12. You know, it's just never going away. And I do feel like it really does, if I'm having a breakout, just calm everything down. It makes everything, I don't know, smoother. So like my foundation doesn't actually stick to the spots. And I don't actually know if that is because of this. I don't know. I mean, it has tea tree. It's pore minimizing. So I mean, obviously the tea tree is going to target the spots anyway. So I feel like it is doing my skin good. It's pore minimizing. I would definitely agree. It definitely minimizes my pores. It's completely not like filling like the Porefessional or the Dr. Brandt pores no more. It is more liquid. It's kind of like a yellow tone, but that blends away. But I do really like this. I do feel like my foundation goes on really smoothly. I do feel like it just smooths everything out. So I have kind of fallen back in love with this primer. So again, that's the Body Shop Tea Tree Primer. Then for foundation, I'm sticking with my number 7 Beautifully Matte foundation. I bought this last month and I have fallen in love with it. I love number 7 anyway, and this is definitely a Jessica Braun recommended brand. Like, she recommends number 7. I know she has dry skin, so she recommends different foundations than I would. I love the Airbrush Away. I think it looks flawless on my skin, but I do feel it is just a tad bit too oily for me. Not when I first bought it, but I don't know, my skin's not getting on with it as well, that I just needed a thicker, more matte foundation. And this one I love. It has a pump as well, which the lid has landed on the floor, so I'll go get that in a minute. But highly recommend this. Obviously number 7 will skin match you. I don't really know how great their shade range is for deeper skin tones. It really is the only brand I found that actually will sit on my skin. I'm so deathly pale, and I like being pale. That's just who I just like being pale. I don't tan, I don't anything like that. And this is like one of the few brands, apart from the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, that actually I don't need to add my lightning drops to, and it actually matches me pretty well. So yeah, I'm sticking with that. I'm also sticking with my Maybelline The Eraser Eye Perfect Cover Concealer. This one's almost finished. In fact, this one practically is finished. I do have a backup in my drawer. This was another YouTube made me buy. Tati recommends this all the time, and I love this for doing my under eye concealer. I don't use this to conceal spots or like redness. If I'm concealing any spots or redness, I will use the number 7 stick concealer because it's really thick. But this is perfect for doing the under eye. I never used to bother with concealer or my under eye. In fact, 6-7 years ago, I didn't even wear foundation. My makeup was just eyeshadow, liner, mascara and lipstick. I didn't do my brows, I didn't wear foundation. It was a mess. I don't even know why. But there we go. I have evolved. But I love this for under eye because it smooths everything and it just looks great. And then for setting my under eye, I actually did some baking today on my face. I used my Lottie London Ready Set to Go translucent loose setting powder. So it's just like a white powder. This is quite similar to the NYX HD loose setting powder, but I hate that one because the smell, it just stinks of chemicals and I just can't get on with it. This one I find isn't as powdery, if that makes sense. Like whenever I open the NYX one, the powder just goes and it makes a huge mess. This makes a huge mess too. All loose powders make a mess. But I find that this one is just softer. I feel like it's just set everything better. And then I dusted off, set the rest of my face with this. I just think it looked it smoothed everything out. It just like added a filter. And this is really cheap. Like, I mean, I got this. This is in True Translucent. They do have other shades. It might just be one other shade. I can't remember. But I did get this off ASOS. But you probably get this in Superdrug. And it was really affordable. I love Lottie London. Their brushes are my favourite brushes ever. And yeah, I'm actually so in love with this because I thought I'd given up on translucent setting powders. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this one another go. And I actually really like it. I was a bit nervous it was going to be like the NYX one. So I was going to say, if you didn't like the NYX one, because it is just, it's milled slightly different. This is so close to it, but it's less powdery. It doesn't have a smell. Like, it doesn't have that harsh chemical smell. So I prefer that. And then for my continual like setting powder, I'm still keeping in my Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot. I discovered this a couple of months ago. This is in translucent. This one's like done. Like, it's empty. I have another one back up. This is like £12. It's a bit, for me, that's expensive just for a setting powder. Like, and I used the number 7 loose powder as well, which is about the same price, if not more. But this stuff is so good. It mattifies, it stays in place. It again is one of those powders that just like adds an instant filter to your face, and I love this powder. I've honestly never thought I could fall in love with a powder as much as I did with this one. Love it. So, and then eye primer, I'm using my Makeup Revolution eye primer. So this one just comes with like a doe foot applicator. I did kind of like a cut crease today, well, kind of. I did like a lot of shimmer like on my lid, and I'd already done my crease, my outer edge, blended all the top, and then I reapplied this. I'd used my Peaches and Cream eye primer as my base. Then I reapplied this as if I was doing a cut crease, but not, and then put like the shimmer shadow on top, and oh my god, this just made the shimmer just go bam. Like, so good. Because usually I'll apply it with my finger, but I applied it with like a flat brush that I got in Wilko for £1, and boom. Love it. So I'm going to be using this concealer eye primer again because I actually really enjoy this eye primer, and I like having the doe foot applicator to just pat it on and then blend it out with my finger, because I find ones in squeezy tubes, I squeeze out way too much and then I'm like, ugh, blending away forever. And then for my brows, I use my Rimmel Brow This Way brow mascara. Just because at the moment my brows aren't like overgrown. Like, I did have them waxed recently. She waxed them a bit too thin for my liking, but they're kind of growing in a bit. And I just like, it's just quick, you know, it's just a mascara. So I feel like, because I do have really bushy brows, you know, it just kind of tidies them up, and it's just so quick and easy that while my brows aren't overgrown, I'm enjoying using this. When they are overgrown, it's painfully like too dark and too much. But at the moment, because my brows are actually shaped, I just like something that's a bit quick and easy and done. My highlighter that I'm wearing today, not as picking up on camera, I'm wearing my Revolution Baked Highlighter in Golden Lights. Makeup Revolution do like the best highlighters, so it's in Golden Lights because obviously all the writing's worn off. You get this huge pan, and their highlighters honestly are amazing. Like, look at that, like, so good, so good. And now I've got like a big streak of highlighter right there. That's really bad. I'll blend that out. Anyway, their highlighters are amazing and they're so cheap. Obviously you can pick them up at Superdrug and they're super cheap. So cheap, and you get so much. Like, I've had this for like 2 years now, which is way past its expiration date. Maybe a year. But so good. So ridiculously pigmented, and they honestly stay on all day, and they do lots of different shades. I have another one in Peach Lights, which is like a really warm pinky highlight. So pretty. So the blush that I'm wearing today that I'm adding in again is this is from I Heart Makeup, and this is their Blushing Hearts triple baked blush. So you can see it's like different tones of blush. I just like swirled it all together and put it on my cheeks. So that's there. It's like a really subtle pink. It's got like a bit of like a shimmer to it. It's not glittery. It's just a bit like metallic. And it's really pretty. Obviously these are like meant to be dupes for like the Too Faced Boxed Heart blushes. I've never used them, so I can't compare them, but I really like this. I also had a bronzer that I decluttered because it was too dark, but I have the Unicorn highlighter that's in these boxes, and I really like them. And I don't typically like baked like makeup products. I hate baked eyeshadows. I hate them. But these ones are really nice. And this is in Blushing Heart, if they're still available. I don't know, I got this ages ago. And I found that these were really difficult to come by. Oh my god, Ivy, that's terrifying! Oh, that was terrifying! Sorry, Ivy just decided to come in and be a creepy little ghost from like The Grudge or The Ring.
All I do is this.
Yeah, but you just appeared. That was so scary.
I peeked in the attic door. I thought you would have saw me.
I did, and that's what gave me the fright.
No, but I literally just peeked at the door. You didn't even see me.
Alright, we'll be back in 1 second. Sorry about that. Hope I didn't give everyone a huge fright, but life for kids. Anyway, this is going on. Okay, so that's all the face products. So I'm going to go into lips now. Oh wait, just for brows, I'm still sticking with my Benefit Highbrow Brow Highlighting pencil. Mine's sharpened, but couldn't live without this. It's amazing. Mascara, I'm using my Wonderland Fiber Mascara. I really like this. It's like a really weird brush. Like, if you can see, it's like spiky on one side and then not on the other. This is like a really, like, I'm wearing it today. And I don't know if it does anything to like make them. It says lash lengthening with fibers. I don't know if it lengthens my lashes, but I do feel like it's quite subtle. Like, it does just give you long. It gives you no volume. But I feel like it gives me really separated, like it really combs through my lashes. It's really black and it just lengthens them. That's what it says on the tube. And I really like this because I wore so much volumizing mascara the past few months. And I feel like my lashes actually are just so like, it's so clumpy that I'm just going to give them a bit of a break from all the clumpy heavy mascara and just use something a bit lighter. And then for liner, which I'm wearing today, is my Soul Susan liquid liner in Memorize, which I got in last month's pink parcel, which I'll link above. So this is the first time using it. It's a very stiff brush. I mean, it's so nice and black. Like, it's so pigmented, but this brush does not move and it dries so quickly. So, like, I am not an expert at winged liner, as you can see. I mean, I do winged liner all the time, and I feel like my liner looks really good today, and I didn't make any mistakes because the brush is so stiff. It couldn't move around. But it dried so fast that you have no time to make mistakes because this stuff dries so quickly. So I would say, like, if you're brand new at doing liquid liner, doing winged liner, I mean, I've been doing winged liner since high school, you know, before it was a thing. But before it was a thing, you know, I've been doing it for years and I'm still struggling to perfect my wing liner. And I was scared using this, but I'm going to keep working with it, see how I feel. Just the first impression, I'm like, this dries so quickly, which is great because I hate liners that don't dry and then make a mess as soon as you blink or sneeze or move. But I will say this stuff dries so quickly, so if you're new to liquid liner, I wouldn't recommend getting this straight away, but so far I'm liking this. Anyway, trying to go through this a little bit quicker. And then I'm keeping my L'Oreal Infallible Gel Crayon Waterproof Liner in Super Cooper, which I wear in my waterline, which I love because I just feel like if I'm doing a warm tone look, it just ties everything together, and I don't have like a pink waterline. Anyway, so that's that. Oh, last face product, I'm adding in my Body Shop Fresh Sorbet Blush in Lychee Blossom. This is like a liquid blush. It smells amazing. Body Shop makeup smells so good. So adding this in because I've actually really come to love cream blushes and like stippling them on. I have really oily skin, I have a lot of texture. I thought it'd be something I hated on my skin, but I actually really like them, and I feel that they're just a bit easier to work with. So that is face products. Lip products, finally. I'm gonna try and whiz through this. So my kind of feeling is I'll go for what I'm wearing on my lips today, which is the Body Shop Matte Lip Liquid in Cali Gerbera. And again, this smells so good. This is like a kind of moussey orange liquid lipstick. So it's not going to like dry down completely matte. It's not like super uncomfortable. It's super pigmented, but it's kind of more of a moussey texture. So it's so comfortable on the lips. It's really comfortable. Really like this. So this is what I'm wearing on the base of my lips. And then on top of it, I'm wearing my Smashbox lip gloss. And this is in Orange Light, and this is it here next to it. So these Smashbox lip glosses are really pigmented. I really like them. I gave both my sisters one. I gave like my middle sister, I'm the oldest, like a kind of gold nude, and then I gave my youngest sister like a really nice purple one. And then this is it, like, so as I said, I just wore this like on top, so give you like a better idea. So that's it with it on top. And that's what I'm wearing on my lips today. Orange, I love orange lipsticks, and they are more of a summer colour, I know, but I was just feeling warm everything today. I do find orange lipsticks tend to be a bit blotchy. I have a Jeffree Star one, I have a MAC one. They're so difficult to work with, but I love them so much, so I just keep trying to find a way to make them all work. Okay, so I was kind of feeling for my lips pink. Don't ask me why, I just suddenly was like, I love wearing pink lipstick, it does suit me. So I dug out all my pinks, and I'm just going to go through this quickly. So I have my Too Faced Melted Metal in Dream House. I'm not going to swatch them all because that'll just take forever, but it's like that spongy applicator. And this is metallic pink. So I just heard a beep, and I think is that my sister coming to pick me up? No. So put this in. I've got my MAC. This is from last year's summer collection. They still have these in their goodbye sale. And this is in Love at First Bite. And this is just a beautiful pink. It's just really fruity. And I love MAC lipsticks. And then I also have my MAC Brooke Candy collaboration in Doo Wop. And this is a really fun, bright pink. And this is like my favourite like limited edition like MAC packaging and collab. So nice. Then I also have my MAC Viva Glam Miley Cyrus, which is probably well expired by now. This was my first MAC lipstick, and I got this as a wedding gift for my gran, and I wore this on my wedding day when I changed, because originally my makeup artist I put like a purple on, but then that went off and I put on a pink, and this is like my favourite lipstick ever, and that's it there. So that's the Miley Cyrus Viva Glam, the first one, not number 2. I don't know if you can still get them, probably not, because that was like 2 years ago. And then I have my MAC Lip Gloss, which is their lip gloss, the Trolls one, and this is in Bubble Butt. Running out, I said, oh, I'm not going to swatch everything. Swatches everything. And that's that there. So it's kind of like a nice sheer glittery pink. These are so gloopy. If you don't like gloopy lip glosses, stay away from MAC ones because they're so gloopy. But they're so pigmented and they do stay on, but they're just super gloopy. And then I have my Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick in Watermelon Soda. This is the first Jeffree Star liquid lipstick I ever bought, and I love this. This is my favourite. It still smells so nice. I know this is like a really popular one. That's it up there. My sister has this as well, and I was like, that's Watermelon Soda. I love that one. So this is one with the yellow lid because it was from like a limited run. Then I have my Benefit Double the Lip They're Real in Pink Frill. So this is one that's like a lipstick and lip liner in one. And I only have one pink lip liner, which is this PS lip liner in number 2. It's just this bright pink liner, so I need to actually go out and get another pink one. I also added in this Infallible purple one in Wuthering Purple, just because it's like kind of a pinky purple that I thought I could do like an ombre lip. I am speeding up now because I'm highly aware that this video is dragging on much longer than I intended it to. And my Barry M lip liner in Go 2, which is just like a nice nude. And then I was like, because I always do nude lips, I added in my Rimmel Stay Matte liquid lip colour in Pink Blink. So it is still pink, but it's more like a nude pink. And again, this is quite similar to the Body Shop one. That is just really creamy, like fluffy formula that is so comfortable on the lips. It's matte, but it doesn't dry down and dry out your lips, and it does stay on all day. So yeah, that's my face and lip products. So moving on to eyes, I'm keeping in this Beauty Crop trio that I got in, again, my last pink parcel in Free Amigos, and this is in Coco Loco. And these are like these beautiful free nude shadows that you can do a complete look with all 3 of these. Like I set my shadow with like my base with this, go in the crease with this, go over the lid with this, bam. Really simple, really easy. And this is cruelty free, and it's infused with like avocado oil, so they feel really nice on the eyes. Love this. I'm also incorporating my 2 single sugar pill shadows. I have Butter Cupcake, which is this bright yellow, because I just want to play with colour a little bit more, because I'm always doing warm tone shadows, which is this bright yellow. And then I have this beautiful teal, which is Kimchi, which is the collaboration with Kimchi the drag queen of RuPaul's Drag Race. Amazing. Kind of speeding along a bit, very sorry. I'm like blah 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 blah, but I'm going to my grand's party and my sister just texted me being like, on my way. So I'm like, hurry up, this video is taking so long and I'm wasting more time. So for palettes, I'm sticking with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance, just because, again, if I'm doing more kind of pink tones, there is lots of pinks, warms, and this is like a really good for like neutrals as well. And it's just a staple palette in my collection, as I just get stuff all over me. Also sticking with a pink theme, I'm keeping in my Max Factor Rose Nudes palette. I love this. If you're in the States, this is the CoverGirl like Rose Nudes palette that they brought out, because Max Factor and CoverGirl are like sister companies, so they have a lot of the same brands across the pond, just in case if you're watching from the States and being like, what, that CoverGirl had that palette. It's the same thing. I found this out. So keeping that in, and then adding in the 2 palettes I got for Christmas, which I'll link in the cards what I got for Christmas. So my best friend got me this Tarte palette. This is Don't Quit Your Daydream palette, which is the Double Duty Beauty eyeshadow palette. I love this. I'm so touched that she bought me this. So it's this really compact. It comes in this cute pink and gold packaging. Has a really nice mirror, but then it's just these beautiful neutral warm tone shades, and this highlight is so nice. So nice. This highlight is such a nice golden, and I use it on my inner corner. But again, I've created quite a few different looks with this, and I wore this over Christmas and Boxing Day, and I've just been in love with this palette. I've used it so much, and it's just a good everyday palette, but I feel glamorous using it. Plus Tarte shadows smell amazing. And then of course, which is what I'm wearing on my eyes today is my Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, which I got with a voucher that I got for Christmas. And it is beautiful. I mean, you've probably seen this all over the internet. This is the only... I was always like, I'm never going to own a naked palette because I'm not a neutral person. But it's all warm tones, shimmers. I'm wearing this, like, to set my lid, this in the inner corner, and brow bone. So quince on the inner corner and brow bone. Then I have Chaser, which I put to set my primer. In my crease, I have a mixture of Enfuego, Cayenne, and then all over the lid, the shimmer, I have Dirty Talk. Then on the lower lash line, I have He Devil and a bit of Enfuego and a mixture. So that's the last palette I'll be adding in, and I'll probably be storing my palettes here in this like cute box I got with a Christmas gift. Sorry, as I said, life with children, but Ivy Rose is in all my videos anyway, all the time. So yes, and then because obviously I got these for Christmas, my Storybook Cosmetics Edgar Allan Poe brushes. This is the bag and the back. I'm not going to talk about this because I talked about it in my Christmas video, but these brushes, I just have to mention them again because these are these beautiful black and red rose brushes. So I use this one for powder, I use this one to stipple on foundation, I use this one for like blush, and then I use this one for my highlight. I didn't actually use these today because I was being daft and forgot I had them. But well, I'll just give these an honourable mention because I never actually really talk about my brushes. If you want me to do it and make like what makeup brushes I own and what I'd recommend, like comment below or give this a thumbs up because I would more than happily do a makeup brush video. I did a cleaning my makeup brushes, which I mentioned a couple of my brushes, but I'll try and link that if I can find it. But anyway, that is what I'm putting in my makeup bag this month. There's actually not as much as I've put in other months, but this video is probably just as obnoxiously long. I do apologise. But yeah, I decided really focused on lip products this month, but I end up putting like 10 palettes in every month and it's just too much. It's too much. So yeah, it's a lot less products, but I feel like it's more manageable. But as I said, I have so much makeup that if I dip into anything, I will. But I will try not to. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would totally appreciate it. If you're new here, hi. Again, I'm Tash McZombie. If you'd like to hit that subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell, that would be awesome. I don't really upload on a schedule. I just kind of upload sporadically. But I would love to have you here. As I said, I do these my makeup bag videos every month. I try and do them at the beginning of every month. I do Pink Parcel unboxings every month. So they're like my consistent videos. And I do hauls, shopping sprees. I do videos with my daughter, Ivy. We do a lot of like gluten-free lifestyle videos. Anyway, thank you if you've made it this far. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're all having, if you celebrate New Year, I hope you're all having a wonderful New Year. If you're not all too hungover from last night. As I said, it's my granny's birthday here, so my sister will be here in like 5 minutes to come pick me and Ivy up. We're going up to my gran's, my uncle, his fiance, their 5 kids between them are going to be there. My mum, my sister's going to be there, so it's going to be like a house full. Grant's working today, so he's missing out. But yeah, my granny's going to be like 85 or something this year. My granny's like my hero, so I'm really excited to go see her. I got her a pair of like Harris tweed gloves, which I'll post in my Christmas wrapping because I posted about that. So I will try and remember to, I'll upload this first, and then if you're checking the description box and thinking why is it empty, is because I'll get round to that later. Because that's just how I do things. I know it probably drives people insane, but that's just how I do things. I will try and link all the makeup I mentioned and link the videos that I said I would link, and I will also link the other YouTubers that I have mentioned in this video to keep it fair, because you should go check them out. They're really big, so you probably already know who they are. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in my next one, and I hope you all have a wonderful day and a great start to the new year, and I hope 2018 is going to be amazing for you. And I will see you in my next one. So take care, keep safe, and I'll see you later. Bye!